join me at my club lake in Wiltshire once again. Got here yesterday night after work, Friday evening, and to be honest, the car park was absolutely stacked with cars. I had trouble actually getting in there. Didn't look good. But a quick walk around the lake showed there was a few swims available. There's a couple of swims just down the bank in the main part of the water, and this swim here, which is in the bay at the far end of the lake. I like this swim. I've had quite a few fish out of here before, so it's one of my favourites, if I'm honest. I do try and fish different swims, but when you haven't got much of a choice and one of your favourites is free, it's hard not to. But anyway, got here last night, and it was raining. Not bad, but just sort of drizzly. So the first thing I've done, set the brolly up, set up camp before I set the rods out. So I wasn't cast out till about 8:30 last night, and yeah, started getting a couple of knocks, and nothing really come of it. There's been a couple of fish out further down, a couple of 20s that I know of, but yes, I've cast out. I've got a PVA bag on the right hand rod and just a multi-rig pop up on the left hand rod. This week I'm just using the Code Red boilies. I thought I'd give them a go, see if they live up to the hype. So I cast out last night, and then as soon as it got dark, it was really dark last night, I couldn't even see the platform the rods are on, and I couldn't see the skyline, tree line over the other side to recast. I had to recast. But anyway, most people fish along the rushes down here. Last night I fished both rods out in front, slightly to the left if anything, just to give me a chance to get on the rods in the night. If we do get a take, there's no point fishing tight to the rushes, you know, and they're in there before you're out the bag. So yeah, so at least this way you got a chance to land any fish you might hook. So as soon as it got dark, the indicators were twitching all night. I've had no sleep, no sleep. They've been popping up and down. It's 5:30 now. We got up about 5 o'clock and had a little look around. And we're still getting the twitches on the rods. And they're quite violent liners, but when you look out there, there's so much fizzing going on. But the fizzing is not where I put my bait last night. It's actually closer in and a bit to my right. Well, the bulk of it is. There's fizzing everywhere, but that's where the bulk of it is. Like, yeah, paddling pool sizes of bubbles coming up in places. So yeah, I'm getting lots of twitches, lots of liners. I've been up all night, boop, 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 out the bag, seeing what's going on, and then nothing. I did hit one last night. It sort of went to the top, down, back up again, back down, and eventually went up again. And I thought, you know, I'm going to hit that, and nothing there. But there's a lot of weed in there this year. Silkweed, lovely and fresh green, bright green it is. So I quite like that weed. You know, it doesn't scare me. However, I think longer or higher pop-ups might be the nature of the day, so I might tie some rigs up later that have got longer pop-ups. But let's just see what happens. Yeah, the PVA bag should be fine on the weed, and the multi-rig is slightly popped up anyway. I'll give it a couple more hours out in the open, and then a bit later I'm going to cast over to the rushes over there, because I picked them up on the daytime on those rushes, and I've never had anything in the open water here during the day. The fish are out there in the day in the summer. You can see them swimming around. It's only about 2 foot deep. It's very silty, but this year it's very weedy too, so it's a bit of a quagmire out there, I guess. But I'm out fishing. The rain has stopped. Yeah, it's raining most of last night as well, quite heavy at times. The rain's died down for the moment, the wind's picked up. It's a case of seeing what happens now, really, fingers crossed. Okay, I've recast my left hand rod. I've put a chod rig out so the lead can sink into the weed and the silt. I've got a long combi link on there. In fact, no, I haven't. I've got a multi-rig on there, a little pop-up. And yeah, so I've recast that to the same spot I was fishing before. The right hand rod I've reeled in, and that was absolutely covered in weed. I'm just going to put it over towards the rushes for the day. Much better chance of getting on the rods, much quicker. So I'm going to get it as tight as I can to the rushes over there. It's about a 70-yard cast. I'm using this rig, which is Code Red bottom bait, Code Red oozing pop-up on the top, so it's just waft around on the bottom, held down by the hook. A mesh bag full of pellets, hemp and ground bait, and that's on a sort of a 12-inch combi link of fluorocarbon to the braid, and that's on a link clip, lead clip with non-lead core braid leader. So I'm going to chuck this out there now and see how we get on. Okay, I've got that cast pretty much exactly where I wanted it. It's only a foot or so off the rushes into a little sort of V shape in there, right in the corner. I've not put any free bait around there. I don't know if I will yet. I might just try and fire a few buoys over there. I could walk round and throw a handful in, but I'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's in a good place. Let's see what happens. Very quiet for me. There's been a few fish out down the bank. 30 came out last night. So yeah, let's see what happens, eh? At least I'm fishing, and that's the main thing. Here's a bruiser.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Didn't have none of it. About 5 times I've had him over that net, hasn't it?
Yep.
I think he might be a bit bigger than I thought, you know.
Well, it's deceiving, isn't it, when they're in the water?
Wait, this fight.
I want to know.
Glad I weren't doing this in the night. It was pitch black last night.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the thing, couldn't see this platform. Come on. Ooh. Okay, still powering past that net.
Yeah.
Oh, just flicked off its pecs then. What a beaut. Great stuff. Back to you.
The conditions of that.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely golden. That's that sort of thing you find in red mire, isn't it?
Wow. Not for £100 you won't.
Get this beauty. And shoot. Getting the camera to work on the phone. There you go. What a peach. Absolutely superb, but an amazing fight. This is on the Sonny Baits Code Red. Bottom bait, top with a oozing bait. Just spin around at the other side. Absolutely minter fish. Lovely fish, fantastic fight over from the rushes using this rig, actually this rig. Same, so it's the fluorocarbon tied to the braid, size 6 ace, short curve, long curved hook. Code Red from Sonny Baits bottom bait and a Code Red oozing bait. And you may wonder what the oozing is all about. Well, let me just show you this. I don't know if you can see that. It's coming out, but all the red is just coming out of that bait. And you can see how that's sitting on the bottom, just wafting above the hook. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, I'm going to check that out. And see if we can be lucky again. Oh, just a quick update. I've had no fish since those two this morning. It's 20 past 4 coming up to now. Sun's come out this afternoon in the last couple of hours. And it's a bit hot when it's in the sun, quite scorching. There's been a few fish milling around up this end of the water. The wind's actually blowing down the other way, so I'm getting it's almost mill pond conditions out there. There's a lot of blossom blowing in off the trees. The rushes, and it's covered this section of this bay of the lake. We're getting the odd knot, but I think that's just the weed moving. Yeah, nothing positive enough to hit. Yeah, it's turned out to a lovely day. And at times it's almost too hot. Let's enjoy it while we can. Good evening. It's been a lovely afternoon. We've had a bit of a nap, make up for lost sleep last night. Not much of a nap though. Just recast both rods. Doing something a bit different tonight. I've pulled I left one in similar sort of spot to where I was last night, but rod length and a half closer in. Just trying to avoid some of the weed. And the right hand rod is going over to the rushes where I had the other fish, but because obviously I'll be in the bag in the night, I've come quite a way off the reeds. I'm probably about 15 yards short of the reeds, but yeah, hopefully in a good enough spot. I've been getting some knocks on my left hand rod, one that's out in the open, but I'm not too sure what that is. I've had to put my rods up in the air just throughout the day as the lines sink more and more, which is what happened this morning when I pulled the rigs in, and earlier is the line sinks down from the rod tip, and there's so much silkweed and blanket weed in front of me. It's right bad where I am. The line's just sinking in and getting buried by the weed, and when you pick the rod up to reel in, the line's going straight down, almost like a heavy back lead, and you're just pulling the whole lot of the rig through the weed all the way to where it meets down under your rod tips, and it comes back a big ball of weed, and it's hard work, and I wouldn't like to play a fish through that. So I put my rods up in the air, hopefully to combat the weed that's right in front of me under my rod tips. I've got the lines fairly tight tonight, so they're going out quite a way, hopefully over most of the weed. It will still go in the weed further back, but hopefully I'll be in more direct contact to the rig or the fish if it so happens. Yeah, still feeling quite confident. Not seeing many fish down here this afternoon. There's a few about lunchtime, not long after I had those fish this morning, but I've not seen much at all this afternoon. A few drift in and out, but it's quiet, very quiet. The wind's been blowing that way. There's lots of flotsam on the water. It almost looks like the lake's got snow on it, which is a bit bizarre. It's blown away a bit, but at one point it was all across the rushes. So my baits at one point must have had a roof of flotsam above them. Would have been interesting to see if that had made the fish want to take something. But anyway, the rods are out for the night. Hopefully something will happen before too long. I'm going to go and make myself a nice chili con carne, and maybe have a sneaky cider. Anyway, wish me luck. I might need it. In fact, I will need it. See you later. Okay, good morning. So last day, got to be off lunchtime-ish, get home, have some dinner. What can I say, last night, quiet night. Had a couple of knocks, sharp takes on my left hand rod out in the middle, and a few bleeps. Right hand rod, not a bleep all night. Until just now, and it roared off at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up sort of since 4:30 because of the knocks on my other rod. But yeah, one noter, off it went, jumped out the bag and played this in, and not a big fish again, but a corker. I'm happy. I'll pick him up. There you go. Not big, probably about 14-15 pound, but very, very pretty. I'll just show you the other side. I think this is the nicer side, if anything. And there it is. Absolutely beautiful. Nice way to get woken up on a Sunday morning. Hello again. I'm nearing the end of the session. Everything's packed away apart from the rods. I'm just sort of sitting here because it's nice to be out. I'm reading my book in the sun. Very pleasant. The sun has been quite hot at times. It's a bit cloud cover at the moment, but when the sun's out, unfortunately, on this bay, it's only about 2 foot deep. I can't see any carp out there, so I could be flogging a dead horse here, so I might go home soon. But well, I've got my rods up against the rushes over to the right here. There is a chance, because I can't see, you can't see that part of the lake. The rushes are so far from the bank, you can't see what's actually in front of the rushes. There is a chance there might be a fish or two there, a slim chance. So I'll give it a little while. You know, it's about lunchtime yesterday. I had those 2 carp. It's only 1:45 now. So it's a slim chance, but I think most of the fish are back up in the open water. You know, everyone's packing up and going home for their Sunday dinners. So I've enjoyed this session. I've enjoyed the weather, apart from the rain Friday, but even that didn't dampen my spirits. It's been nice and warm. A few nice fish. And yeah, I've enjoyed it. Hope you have too. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon, hopefully.